building? Well, that is our U.S. Customs building. Paralleling us along the left-hand side is the Klondike Highway. That was completed in 1978, and it is open year-round for people to travel between Skagway and Whitehorse in the Yukon Territory. It is one of only 3 roads in Alaska that connect Skagway to Canada, Upper Alaska, and the Lower 48. Built in 1942 by the U.S. Army. I do know that it takes about 50 hours of drive time to go from Skagway to Arizona. It is now March 1898 when the London financial firm, the Close Brothers, sent 2 men to Alaska wanting to know if the railroad could be built through the White Pass. They were ready to report back to London saying the granite slopes are too steep and the winter snows, they're too deep. But that night, sitting in a local bar, they happened to meet Michael Haney, a young Irish-Canadian contractor with an iron will, also known as Big Mike. Haney, well, he had made his own independent survey of the White Pass. He had toured the jagged cliffs, saw the streaks, the sheer drops of the dreaded White Pass, and he thought, I can do this. After a night of bad whiskey, Cuban cigars, and plain talk in the Skagway's St. James Hotel saloon, they all had a plan. The Close Brothers said, we'll provide you the financing, and Haney said, I'll build that railroad. We're going to go over the coastal range from Skagway to Whitehorse. Building the narrow gauge railway was an extremely difficult engineering feat. It required extensive blasting, tunnels, and precarious bridging. But Haney, he was determined to get this complete. And on May 28th of 1898, with Michael Haney in charge, the construction of this narrow gauge railway began. yellow flowers placed beneath